Hello everyone, and welcome to Yoga Snacks with the Mindful Voyage. My name is Brittany, and today our bite-sized stretch will focus on our hips. And the only prop that you may need today is a strap or something long, like a scarf or a belt. If you don't have any of those things, they are not necessary, and we can do all the stretches without them. So come onto the floor into a comfortable seated position. And we're going to start actually in Baddha Konasana, which is soles of the feet together, knees are wide. We're going to start with a pose called hip traction. So bring all of your weight over onto the left sit bone. Take both of your hands and grab onto your thigh. Like really grab onto it. And we're going to move your thigh bone away from the hip joint. So as you're grabbing onto the thigh, you start to press the thigh and the thigh bone away from the hip joint. So feeling for a little bit of space that's created there. Sit your right sit bone down, maintaining the length in the hip joint. Take the right hand, the right heel of the hand, and bring it into the thigh. And you're pressing down and you're pressing away from the hip joint. So maintaining that length that you found in the hip joint. Left hand comes down next to left sit bone, and find your way into a side bend, continuing to press through right hand in your side bend. Changing the stretch just a little bit. Left hand comes back behind you, and then start to turn your chest towards the left thigh. Noticing how just this simple twist changed the sensation in the right side hip. And then release the press on the right side. Find your way back up to neutral. Sit over on right side. Left sit bone comes up and off of the ground. Grab a hold of left thigh. Press it away from you with both hands. Using a few breaths to really make some length in that joint, in the hip joint. Sit the left sit bone down. Left heel of hand comes into the thigh. You press down and then press out. Feeling for a stretch through that left side hip. Right hand comes onto the right side. Find your way into a very simple side bend. You can play with the placement of the right hand, wherever it feels good for you. A few breaths here. Move your right hand back and start to twist your chest towards the right side, continuing to press down and press away from the hip. Noticing if you can balloon your breath all the way down into the left side hip. And then release and find your way back up to neutral. We're going to do some leg cradling. So grab onto your left shin and your left calf and cradle that part of your legs with your hands and your arms. And you're simply just going to rock the hip from side to side. Long, smooth inhales and exhales. And then see if you can go up and down. This movement can be a little bit more awkward. And then see if you can go in circles. Up, side, down, side, up. You can try going in the other direction. Bringing a bit of mobility into the hip joint. Back to center. Bring that foot down. Right foot comes up. Cradle it as best as you can, hugging it in towards the body. First going side to side. Up and down. Circles. Other way. Bring that foot down. Find your way into table. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Downward facing dog, hips come up. chest reaches back. Lunge, step the right foot forward in between your hands. We're going to do a lunge to half split flow. So lunge, inhale. Exhale, back your hips up over your back knee, half split, exhale. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, half split. Do 2 more rounds, flowing back and forth, connecting your breath with your movement. Find your way back into lunge, downward dog. Left foot steps up, lunge. Inhale. Exhale, back your hips up. Straighten your front leg, forward fold. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, half split. 2 more rounds. Movement and breath are connected. Lunge, downward dog. Knees come down, table. Sit over on your right hip, swing your legs forward, and come back onto your back for a reclined hip series. Straighten the left leg, bring the right knee in towards the chest. This is where you may want your strap nearby. Squeeze your right knee in towards your chest, making sure that the knee is coming towards the chest and not out towards the armpit. Taking a few full rounds of breath here with the knee to the chest, left foot, so the straight leg continues to reach forwards. And here's where you may need your strap. So if you have a strap, loop it around the bottom of your right foot and straighten the right knee. Hands on either side of your strap, and you just gently pull your right leg towards you. If you don't have a strap, simply grab on with your hands either behind your thigh or maybe your calf. Avoiding your knee though. Long, slow, deep breaths. Breathing into your hips. And release your strap. Bring the knee in towards the chest. And let's find a twist. So right knee goes over to the left. Left leg is straight. Noticing if you can bring the right knee all the way over to the ground. Right arm comes up and above the head. So everybody try that positioning of the arm today. Bring the left hand over onto your ribs and take a few rounds of deep, smooth breath into the right side ribs. Arms come out to a T. Bring your right knee through center. Straighten your right leg. Leave your left leg straightened and just notice if one of your legs is longer than the other. Keep your right leg straight, left knee bends, comes in towards the chest, give it a squeeze. Straighten through your left leg, either with a strap or using your hands to gently pull on the leg at the thigh or the calf. If your strap is around your foot, press the foot into the strap as you gently pull on the strap with your hands. So creating a little bit of resistance, feeling for that stretch through the back of the leg. You can release your hold. Left knee comes in towards the chest. Left knee comes over to the right side of the body for a twist. Left arm comes up over the head today. Right hand comes onto left side ribs. Breathing through left side of body. Using the breath to expand and stretch through any areas that feel tight or that may be holding tension. Using your breath to welcome release. Arms come out to a T. Bring your knee back through the center. Give it one final squeeze. And then bring your left leg down next to the right. And if you feel like you'd like to take a Shavasana here, legs can open wide. Toes rotate out to the side. Palms face up towards the ceiling. And take a few moments at your leisure to lie here in Shavasana. And then when you're ready, knees come in towards the chest. Rolling over onto the left side of the body, pressing yourself up to seated. Coming into a simple seated pose. Hands can go anywhere. And that is your yoga snack for today. May your hips feel